Hello, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of Family Ties and Childhood Stories. I'm Sarah, your host, and I'm so excited to have you join me on this journey.
And I'm Adam, co hosting with Sarah. We're thrilled to kick off this podcast and share our passion for family and childhood topics with you.
That's right, Adam. Our goal with this podcast is to create a space where we can share stories, offer advice, and dive into the beautiful and complex world of family dynamics and childhood experiences.
We believe that every family has a unique story and that childhood is a precious time filled with memories, lessons, and growth. We'll be exploring these themes in each episode with a mix of personal stories, expert interviews, and listener contributions.
Exactly. So, whether you're a parent, a grandparent, a child, or just someone who loves hearing about family and childhood, this podcast is for you. To kick things off, we thought it would be fitting to share a bit about ourselves and what inspired us to start this podcast.
Sarah, why don't you start? What inspired you to dive into this topic?
Sure, Adam, growing up in a large family, I was always surrounded by stories. My parents, grandparents, and even my siblings had so many interesting and funny experiences to share. These stories shaped my understanding of family and instilled in me the importance of cherishing those moments. As I got older, I realized that these stories are not just entertaining, but also educational. They teach us about love, resilience, and the importance of staying connected.
That's wonderful, Sarah. For me, it was a bit different. I grew up in a small family and we moved around a lot because of my dad's job. While we didn't have a large extended family nearby, the stories and traditions we created within our small family unit were incredibly special. They provided stability and a sense of belonging, no matter where we were. Starting this podcast is my way of exploring those connections further and sharing the lessons I've learned along the way.
That's such a great perspective, Adam. And that's what we want to do here, bring together different experiences and perspectives to create a rich tapestry of family and childhood stories. So, what can our listeners expect from future episodes?
Well, we have a lot of exciting topics lined up. We'll be talking about parenting tips, funny childhood memories, the importance of family traditions, and even exploring how family life differs around the world. We'll also have episodes dedicated to health and wellness for kids, navigating sibling relationships, and so much more.
Plus, we'll be inviting experts like child psychologists, educators, and other parents to share their insights. And we want to hear from you, our listeners. Your stories, questions, and tips will be a big part of this podcast.
Absolutely. Listener interaction is a key. We'll be reading your messages or comments, sharing your stories and experiences.
So, to wrap up this first episode, we just want to say thank you for joining us. We're so excited to build this community with you and explore the wonderful world of family and childhood together.
Remember to subscribe to our channel.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a review and share it with your friends and family. We appreciate your support.
Next week, we'll be diving into our first topic, top 10 parenting tips for the modern family. You won't want to miss it.
Until then, keep those family ties strong and cherish your childhood stories. Thanks for listening.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.